Hello, this is ForeverJamy welcoming me back. Today we're playing Dark Souls. Thought why not? You know, it's something I'm playing at the moment. I'm awful at it, so I'm sorry for anyone that gets stressed from watching me be so bad at playing Dark Souls because it's probably going to happen. But no, today I wanted to talk about some of the movies that are coming out recently and some movies that I'm going to go and see. So later on today, I'm going out with my friend Josh, and we're going to go and see the new Hardcore Henry movie, which I heard about lots and lots before it came out from a podcast that I listened to a lot. And I never thought it'd be out in Nottingham. I thought it'd be like a limited release, a few places in just around. And Nottingham's quite a small city in England, comparatively to the other cities like Manchester and Birmingham and London. So I didn't think it'd be coming out here, but they seem to have a lot wider release than they expected and what I expected as well. So we're going to go and see that, and it should be good. Everything I've seen about the movie, everything I've heard about the movie, says that if you're a gamer and you've played an FPS or you currently play FPSs and stuff like that, it is your cup of tea. And I used to play a lot of FPSs with my friends, so I thought, why not? And apparently it makes some people feel a bit sick or anything like stuff like that, but I'm not too worried about that. We've kind of got central seats, so it should go pretty well. But another movie that I wanted to talk about really is the Batman versus Superman, and to be honest, how disappointed I was in that movie. I brought it up in my honest look at of Far Cry Primal, but I didn't really talk about it too much. And what I said in my honest look at is that I saw the trailer and I thought, this is something that I'm going to like, this is something that I want to watch, so I'm not going to look at any of the other trailers or anything like that. I think I watched, that's a lie, I think I might have watched 2 versions of the trailer, and that was it. I didn't want to see anything else, any teasers or anything like that, because I wanted my first experience to be when I first saw it in cinema. I didn't want to have like this thing in my head of what it was going to be like before I, saw it. But I couldn't escape a few things. Like, some people told me it kind of turned into a Justice League movie, and I'm just going to put out here, this is going to have spoilers for the movie, so if you haven't seen it, you can turn off now, and I'm sorry, if I've spoiled anything. I don't think I've said anything so far that could be spoilerish, apart from that I was disappointed by it, but yeah, turn off now if you don't want to hear any spoilers, because this is going to be all spoilers for that movie, unfortunately. But yeah, I didn't like it for a few reasons. And I don't get me wrong, I'm not a massive comic book fan, but quite a few of my friends are. So I kind of know more than any, normal people that don't read comics. I probably know more than them just by osmosis of being around people that do, read comics and like comics. So there's a few things that I expected to happen during the movie without actually knowing what's going to happen because of the comics and stuff before, which never happened or just happened in a really weird way. And it's like one of my friends said, it's like they tried to squeeze 20 years of comics into one movie, which in some ways, yeah, maybe comics can be quite short because they're just strips. They tell a story, but how far can you go in a story if you're just telling pictures and blah 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 blah. So maybe there were shorter stories trying to fit into one, but I just think it's so much, and they tried to put so much in this movie. It's like they're trying to play catch up and try and get in, their Justice League movie out, so they can keep up with Avengers or whatever. And they're just trying to play catch up, and it just didn't hit in the way I thought it would. There is one good thing I can say about it though. The best thing about the movie was definitely Ben Affleck playing Batman. That was pretty awesome. Really loved that. He was not the sort of Batman that you're used to seeing with the last 3 movies that's come out, but no, brilliant still. I enjoyed him as Batman. That was the best part about the movie. Okay, so where do I go first? I'm just gonna talk about the editing of the movie. It just seemed really messily done. It was like everything was kind of out of order, especially there's the last, I don't even know, probably about 10-20 minutes where after, spoiler, Superman dies, They have like this thing. That's another thing which annoyed me. It went on for way too long, but that's not what I'm talking about now. He dies, and they have this thing where they're talking about his death. There's the grave and all this other shit, and basically it just like I was watching it, and there's some scenes in there that felt like they were just jumbled up in the wrong order, and it's not like, you know, someone saying I went to the no, I'm at the supermarket, and then someone like saying I'm going to go to the supermarket or whatever. You know, it's nothing like that. It's nothing like so obvious that it's out of place, but it's like certain scenes just seem like they just didn't flow into one another properly, and it felt like if they put them in a different order, it'd have flowed a lot better, and it would have been, you know, a lot cleaner and smoother. But it was just strange. It was just really strange, and I can't put my finger on it, but it was just a little bit weird, and I don't know why they did it like that. To be honest, it was very strange. But yeah, another thing which annoyed me about the end of the movie is it was like, you know, not Batman. It was like, yeah, Superman's dead. You know, oh god, that's sad, whatever. But it's like, yeah, we get it. You know, like after like the first 5 minutes of that, it's like, yeah, he's fucking dead. Can we, you know, this movie. What? Why was it going on for so long? You know, I sound confused when I say that, and I sound confusing, but that's how you honestly felt at the end of the movie. It's like, yeah, we get it, he's dead. Can we just like move on, please? And you know, if the movie's going on for much longer, can we actually get something done rather than just going, yeah, he's dead. Oh, is Superman dead? Yeah, he's dead. Are you sad that he's dead? Yeah, he's dead. Oh, look, there's Superman dead. Are you sad that he's dead? Yeah, I'm so sad that he's dead. Superman can't die. He's dead. It's like it was like that for about 10 minutes at the end of the movie. It's like, yeah, we fucking get it. He's dead. Yeah, that was and it was the movie was not brilliant up until that part, but that bit really sealed how I felt about it. It really was pretty awful, to be honest. Just messily written, and just I can't even explain how I feel about it. Like, it could have been so good if it was, you know, done well. And I understand, you know, maybe they wanted to introduce a Justice League thing into the movie, you know, but it just didn't work well. And like, you know, I always go back to this, and I did enjoy the Avengers. I don't know if everyone did, but I enjoyed them for what they were, which is superhero action movies, basically. And if you watch the second Avengers, the very first scene when they're fighting in that forest is one of the like best action scenes I've seen like in any superhero movie ever. It's absolutely awesome. You know, everything looks real, and you can kind of see where everything's coming from, and you know, going backwards and forwards through the forest and whatever, and everyone looks like they're doing something. In this, you had literally two people, Superman and Wonder Woman, and I had no clue what was going on in the fight scene. It was like, it was really messy, and I keep saying messy, I keep coming back to this messy, and I think the whole movie was just messy in general, but it did make me feel sad, like, if they are going to bring a Justice League movie out, because then I realised that they can't do these fight scenes in the same way the Avengers did, and I'm not, you know, they're different studios, different comics, whatever, but if you can't understand what's going on in the scene, or if it just doesn't look right, like they're fighting or whatever, then there's no point in watching it, you know. You're watching those movies for those action scenes, and if they're terribly done, then what's the point in watching them? My general feeling is it was just a messy movie. And if I was going to give it like something out of 10, I'd probably give it, I'd probably give it a 2 or a 3. It wasn't 1. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever watched, but it definitely, everything in it could have been done better, but it wasn't the worst movie I watched. So for that, I'll give it a 2. And that's the end of the video, so thank you for watching, and sorry for the spoilers.